$1 million is a lot of money, but what does that actually get you for a home here in today's market in Los Angeles versus in 2015? I'm sure the results are really going to shock you. But before we get into that, I want to show you how and why we got to this place in real estate here in Los Angeles. LA County has 10 million people living in it and only 9,045 properties on the multiple listing service as of today. There are just not enough homes on the market for the amount of people that live here. If you look at this chart from July of 2019, our inventory is 50.1% below what it was 5 years ago before the pandemic. Now, part of that has to do with really, really low interest rates that drove buyers crazy. They were clamoring to get into properties at a 2.5%, 3% mortgage. So you have an incredible amount of buyer demand and you have a very low supply, which just made properties go up through the roof. If you look at this chart from the last 5 years, in California alone, home prices went up 47.8%. And that was a direct result of really low supply and really high demand. Now, as of today, interest rates are right about 7.4%. Depending on what type of loan you get, up to 7.8% for a jumbo and 6.85 for a VA. So most economists expected that when interest rates started to go up, that our inventory was just going to skyrocket. But here's what actually happened. They actually started to go down, even below our 2017 levels of inventory. And because of our inventory being so low, that has kept prices up, even with interest rates going higher. Let me show you a specific example of Silver Lake, Los Feliz, Echo Park, which is an area I work in. Okay, these are the last 30 days of sales here in Silver Lake, Echo Park, and Los Feliz. There were a total of 34 properties that sold in the last 30 days. Now, do you see all of these arrows here? That means that they sold for above or below their asking price. And out of 34 properties in Silver Lake that sold in the last 30 days, 21 of them still sold for above their asking price. So a lot of buyers who are expecting the real estate market to crash are going to have to wait probably a long time because our inventory is so low, and that's what's keeping prices up. Now that you have some context about what is happening in the real estate market, let me show you what you can get for $1 million for a house here in LA. So last week I toured this property in Echo Park for 1.1. It's a little higher than $1 million, but you get a rough idea. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath. It's under 1,000 square feet. Now this is a single family home, hardwood floors. It's been fully renovated, has updated kitchens, updated bathrooms, and I really love the butcher block countertops here. And the opening to the backyard is really great. It is a very small lot, but it is very functional. So you can entertain back here. It does have your laundry outside. Some people are going to hate that, but it is what it is on this property. And it has a nice side yard. And one feature that I just made me laugh, it's an outside bathroom. So if you want real privacy, this is perfect for you. This is one of your bedrooms. And then here is one of your bathrooms as well. Now, this one has been fully renovated in a retro style, which I thought they did a really great job with. And then your primary bedroom is the biggest bedroom of the two right there. So this is what you can get right now in Echo Park for roughly around $1 million. Let me show you a couple other locations just to give you an idea of what $1 million can get you. If you go into Zillow and type in $1 million price range for single family homes, there are not a ton of properties. You can see there's a few scattered throughout all of LA County, but not a ton. Let me show you a couple in the areas that I like to work in. This one is in Eagle Rock. It is priced at $999. It's 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,082 square feet. As you can see, it's a craftsman style property and it looks like it's been renovated on the inside, which is really attractive. Most buyers tend to want fully renovated properties rather than having to do fixer-uppers. Now, if you were a fixer-upper and you like projects, there's plenty of those as well. And I'm going to show you a couple of options for properties around $1 million that are in need of some fixing up. And just to give you a different perspective, if you look at a property over in Mar Vista, this one is priced at $999. It's 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,492 square feet. Now, if you look through the photos, this is definitely a fixer-upper. You can see that there's construction work happening in the property and there's missing walls. It's down to the studs. So this is going to have very limited financing options. Most likely you're going to have to pay cash for a property like this. Let's take a look at another property in Los Feliz. It's priced at $990. It is 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 1308 square feet. Again, this is going to be a fixer upper because these areas are super, super popular. And a lot of developers will go in and renovate these properties and build a second story or a McMansion. But you will see a lot of fixer uppers in this price point in very, very popular areas. Now, if you don't want a fixer upper, that's okay. You don't have to find one. But let me show you what you could get for $1 million back in 2015. This property in 2015 sold for $1 million. It is right on the border between Highland Park and Eagle Rock, which is another area I love to work. And it has some significant architecture to it. If you look at it, it is 1,700 square feet. It's on hillside construction, and it looks much more expensive than $1 million that you can get now. And you can see it is just a beautiful, stunning property. Now, let me take you to Los Feliz, which is another area I love. This property is a Tudor style property, which is another cool thing about doing real estate here in Los Angeles. There are tons of different styles of architecture. So, whatever type of architecture you want, we can find that for you. Now, this one is a 4 bedroom, one full bath, 1 3/4 bath. It's 1760 square feet. And as you can tell, like it is a Tudor style property in the middle of Los Feliz, which is a super popular area with a bit of land. I'm not showing you all of these properties to make you mad. I'm showing you the power of real estate long term. If you are moving to Los Angeles and want to live in Silver Lake, Los Feliz, or Echo Park, please reach out to me directly. I'd be more than happy to help you find the right property for you. My name is Philippe Crook, investing in your dreams.